Hey guys, it's TheFrXion here, Tiger Tank 1-2, however you call me, I don't really care, and welcome back to World of Tanks. And we're gonna be playing the Tiger 2 again. I know I just made a review on the Tiger 2, but that was before the buff was released on this vehicle, and it turns out that this tank has gotten some armor buffs on the hull armor, and we have gotten some turret armor buffs, which is quite interesting because I think it was previously 40 millimeters thick. I'm not sure. I think it was less thick than 245. So they upgraded. They definitely added armor on top of the turret, and they added armor on the cheeks. So I think this tank now has better hull and turret armor than it did previously, and that is something that it really needed. Then moving on, they actually did replace the gun, the 105. It is still a 105 gun. I know there are two versions, obviously. But this time around, this gun has actually more alpha, 360 instead of the 320, I think, that it previously had. So you do more damage with each shot, and you have better armor. So what is not to love about that? So I decided, you know, it's time to use the new equipment. It's time to get used to all this new stuff. You know, get the kind of UI and the menus, like, ingrained into my skull, and you know, figuring everything out. And I've seen that obviously the ammo menu and the consumable menu and the equipment menu have all been changed, and I think I really like this kind of style. I like that you can obviously filter it so you can see which kind of thing is good for your tank type, you know, just as here with equipment for survivability. And I actually put on the improved hardening class 1. So that's the most expensive one that you can get, 600,000. And this allows you to get an additional 10% hit points, suspension durability, repair speed, suspension load capacity. So all in all, good fun. So you know what, without further ado, we're going to be jumping into a game. Let's hope it's some tier 8, tier 9 game, not a tier 10 match. And let's try out and see how well this tank now behaves at tier 8. Now, ideal, this is a great game. This is ideal, and we're going to be playing right here live, and we're going to be trying out this vehicle. So as you can see right here, I've added some little decals on this vehicle. The mouse decal with MS1 on the side as like kind of a I don't even know, a keychain, and then bring back KV1S, you know, the good old KV1S, and then obviously for artillery to know where to shoot me, I have added this little suitcase in the back so that Artie always knows where to hit my tank to be the most effective. But I think that we should probably be going into the town, as we are a heavy tank. We do have added HP as well, so we should be able to do some serious damage there. And hopefully we can see that the armor does have, or that the armor has improved at least. So right here somebody's in front of me, and his name is Staatspolizei. Although they did write Polizei wrong, which is police, obviously, like government police. And what he's talking about is the Stasi, which used to be kind of the secret police of the GDR, the German Democratic Republic, which used to be, you know, the DDR in the East. But that's enough of a history lesson. But a very, very bad kind of institution. Let's put it like that. We're kind of missing this ELC even 90. I'm not sure where that shot went. I'm not sure if that one actually did hit him, but yeah, so accuracy-wise, actually this tank used to be quite good. But RNG, as you know, is something that you should not be 100% accurate all the time. You know that RNG is kind of a troll from time to time, especially if you're trying to do something that you're promoting live. There's the T-32. He just Move to the back. 390. That's really painful. 390 damage right there with one hit. Oh no. We hit the turret, unfortunately. That was a bad shot. Badly aimed as well. And I think, I'm not sure, I don't think that we actually penned the ELC even 90, or that we even hit him. I think if we would have hit him, that would have been an instant pen. So this TL1C is going to be a bit of a problem for us. Since we can't really do anything against him. Unless he comes out like that. I was already loading high explosive to, you know, punish him for just sticking around the corner. And right there we have our first two opponents that actually can shoot us. It's a Tiger 2 and it's a T26. The Tiger 2 penetrates us. T26 on the other hand hasn't shot at us yet, I think. There's the Tiger 2. We spotted him and somebody did obviously do a lot of damage to him. This T26 is playing a bit weird. He does know that if he peeks right there, he's going to be in trouble. Yeah, our TS5 is going to die right there, unfortunately. A little bit too aggressive for my taste. M46, we track him. Our friend right here does some damage. Unfortunately, does not retrack him. But we take a hit from the M46 pattern Korea. And I think it was actually a premium shell that penetrated our upper plate. So that is quite interesting. I think it was not the Tiger 2, but more or less that pattern Korea. Oh! Snapshot into him. 377 damage. Quite a beautiful number. Like, that is a very high roll. That's something that I'm used to playing the IS-3 and all those kind of vehicles, you know. And we track him again, keep him in spot. He manages to repair. But we are going to be pushing up right now. We're going to be pushing the E75 TS and the Tiger 2. Let's see. We bounce the pattern, but we do not bounce, so damn it, we just made a grand mistake right here. So we have like one option. We take out the Tiger 2. We actually have to aim this time around, because it turns out his turret is a lot stronger than it used to be. We take out the M46 pattern Korea. And now we have the E75 to our right, and as you can see, as soon as the easy kills are available, your team will rush in and secure the kill, because they are obviously scared of taking any hits, even though they're 100% with HP fully equipped right there. So, World of Tanks, you know. Never trust your teammates. Never trust your teammates to have your back. That is something that I learned the very hard way. So we did bounce the LT432, and turns out that if you're not absolutely dumb and, you know, if you don't play like me this aggressively, and just, you know, rush in and engage 3 targets at once, you can actually bounce shots from the LT432 and other targets. We bounced, I think, one from the M46 pattern Korea with APCR. So it looks like, even look at the lower plate, we even bounced stuff on the lower plate. Now we're going to die because it's artillery, and we are not going to survive this unless this IS-3A is going to save us. We're just going to do it ourselves. I think it was still reloading right there. Lucky for us. And this brings us up to a total of almost 3,000 damage, 1,621 assistance damage. And damn. Like, we always knew that the Tiger 2 had great gun handling, as you could see in the town. We were able to pen basically everything with standard AP. You don't really need that APCR unless you have to face tier 10s and tier 9s, which unfortunately you do have to do a couple of times. But the shell velocity even, I mean 1,100 meters per second, 360 alpha, which gives you like shots of almost 400 damage with, you know, 390. Hitting a tier 8 medium tank with that gun really does hurt, and it just shows you how impressive this tank can be if it is being treated right. And I have the feeling this is a new era for the Tiger 2. Now this was not the first game I played in the Tiger 2, but I played several now, and I've noticed that the armor holds up a lot better in tier 8 than it used to, especially the turret. You still have some weak spots, obviously, with the gun, with the cupola over there, and I mean the gun mantlet is flat at a 90 degrees angle almost, so you can still go through there if you have premium ammo. The lower plate is stronger than it used to be previously. Upper plate was always kind of strong enough, never, you know, weak in the sense that it could not bounce anything. So I think this is a great thing that is happening currently with the German tanks, that underpowered vehicles such as the Tiger 2, the Tiger 1, the E100 have now gotten some love. This is exactly what we want to see. This is what we want to see. We do not want to see new premium tanks that are being introduced. Obviously they can do that eventually, but we want to see the old vehicles that are in the game that need some love to receive that love, and I think that's what they've done with the Tiger 2. And I think this tank now is definitely much better than it was previously, and you could see that in that one game. We just massacred the enemy team quite easily without really trying too hard. I mean, we made some pretty big errors, but still, we managed to do almost 3k damage and get like 1,600 assistance damage as well. And what the hell, the artillery did 2.4k. Okay, Jesus Christ, he must have penned something. 4 hits, none of them pens. Damn, that must have been artillery. Yeah, as I said, artillery, terrible. God damn it, artillery being a top of damage over there. Yeah, whatever. I like the Tiger 2. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on the Tiger 2 at the moment. If you like it, if you enjoy it, tell me in the comment section below. I'll read it, I'll comment, and I'll see you guys on the next one.